This is Croy chapter 25, New Testament number 4, which is 1 Corinthians 9:22. Egenamein tois asthenesen asthenes, hina tous asthenes kerdeso, tois passen gegona panta, hina pantos tenos soso. Almost has a bit of a poetic cadence to it. Let's begin breaking it down. We want to look for a conjugated verb. We find one right away. Egenamein, I became. And this is the aorist of ginomai, which means we're dealing with a verb of being or becoming. If I say it that way, what does that remind you? That we're going to have a predicate nominative. We have an implied subject, ego, in the nominative, a nominative subject. We have a verb of being or becoming, which is an equal sign, which means whatever happens on the other side of that equal sign also has to be in the nominative. In this case, we want to bring up our chart of our third declension adjectives. Asthenes is an adjective like alethes. And so we want to come down, we want to look for, wait, where's our nominative? Oh wait, it's the first one, asthenes. I became weak. I became weak. To whom did Paul become weak? Tois asthenesen. Again now, here's our same chart, and now we want to look for, what is this? This is the dative plural. To the weak, we have an article plus the adjective, so this is a substantival adjective. To the weak ones. To the weak, I became weak. Hina, in order that, as soon as we get a hina, we're searching for a subjunctive verb, kerdeso. Is that an acceptable subjunctive ending? It sure is. I don't think we know this verb, but here is the aorist indicative form, ekerdesa. In the subjunctive, we get rid of the temporal augment, we get rid of the normal aorist ending, kerdeso. In order that I might gain. Whom does he want to gain or to win? He wants to win tous asthenes. We'll bring our chart back up. What form is this? Well, it's pretty easy to figure out because he uses the article. That lets us know we're dealing with the accusative plural. Just as this was a substantival, so is this. In order that I might gain the weak. Next phrase, tois passen gegona. Here is as if Paul's almost giving us practice with the principal parts of ginomai. Instead of the aorist, egenamein, now we have the perfect. I have become. And again, if we have a verb of being or becoming, we're going to need a predicate nominative. In this case, it's an interesting one, panta, which is the neuter plural in the nominative. I have become all things, Paul says modestly. I have become all things to whom? Tois passen, to all people. Why have I become all things to all people? In order that, and here's our subjunctive, sozo, soso, esosa. We get rid of our temporal augment, get rid of our aorist ending, and we have, in order that I might save some, tinos. In the book, he left out pantos, which just would mean something like I might altogether save some.